If you're choosing diet, you have to choose guys like choosing avocados. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Scarlett, and in this video we are going to be talking about loving ourselves to the fullest, being the best version of ourselves. If you're new to my channel, hi, I make videos about fitness, the science aspect of it, and I also am all about mentally, physically, and spiritually improving the best that we can. So consider subscribing if you haven't done so. And now I am super excited for this girly chit chat video. So I have so many things to talk about, so grab your cup of coffee or tea and enjoy the ride. So number one thing is being able to be alone. And in this society, so many people talk about finding your soulmate, live the happily ever after life. But for me, I don't think it's that way, because even if you're in a relationship, you will have to deal with your own thoughts, and sometimes you can't inspire and you can't grow with that person unless you are also growing by yourself. Improving the relationship with ourselves is the most important. Nothing can be better than that other than living on our own and being independent and just thriving by ourselves. So sometimes society also make us feel like you need to be extroverted. It's fine if you're extroverted too, but I'm thinking when I was in college, people say being extroverted is always a good trait, like you are a leader. And for me, as an introvert, I always thought it was a flaw of mine. Like, I am fine public speaking with people, but I don't know, being with so many people sometimes make my heart and mind congested, and I need that time to recharge with myself. But now I'm realizing how it is actually good having time with yourself, because you're in tune with your own thoughts, you know your goal, you're more aligned with who you really are, what you want, and you understand yourself more, and you can immerse those time into developing and growing yourself. So for me, I've been recently reading lots of books, also immersing myself in hobbies that I enjoy, hobbies which I also have goals. One of them is like sharing content, making video and pictures. So Instagram, like those type of informative content with you all. So that is my key passion, and that is what I want to help. And my goal in life is to master with that and being able to be a boss of my own, and I don't know, just everything with fitness. So ask yourself what your passion is, what your goal is. Being alone with yourself will help. And you don't always have to go out on dates with guys in order to have fun. It's fine to take time off yourself. And if you haven't taken time off yourself for a date with yourself, don't go with anyone. I highly encourage you to do so. And here is my vlog of me going out on a fun date with myself on a Friday night. Taking myself out on a date. Today is a Friday night, and I have been thinking of lo mein all freaking week. Gosh, just thinking of it makes me drool now. And I was dreaming of food in my dream, and when I woke up I was disappointed because that food wasn't there. I'm going to fulfill that, and right now I am wearing the comfiest clothes I own. No one cares because it's just you, and you are beautiful inside out, and my apartment needs cleaning seriously, but we are going to get it done tomorrow. And for right now, I'm going to take you guys along with me. Some more because my belly wasn't filled with the other food. Number 2 is grinding hard, and I'm talking about giving 110% for what you do. And there is one quote that I like which says, if you want to be in the top 1%, then you have to do things that 99% of people do not do. If you really want to achieve those goals in life, then you have to do things that even your normal self do not. You're not just comparing yourself with other people, but you're comparing yourself to the one you were yesterday. For me, what has helped is having that focus. For example, not check social media at night before bedtime, sleep early, wake up early, tackle the hardest thing of the day, and go to the gym and only then I would check social media. And another thing that helps is like reading books, could be anything that you want to work on, and put that into use. You can read so many books, but if you don't apply them, they're gonna be useless. Another important thing is immersing yourself in an environment which stimulates you. That mainly means people. But for me right now, it's hard to find people who are like, passionate about this thing too. I just have to learn and grow from those people. They could be online, they could be in person. Really be picky about who you surround yourself with. Oh my God. And now it's the third point, which is the super exciting part. I'm gonna be a little personal. So when I was young, I used to have very little confidence because I thought I was unpopular, because when you were in elementary school, being able to kind of attract guys, get their attention is like a top goal of like most girls. But what I want to say is, if you're just don't care about what other people think and just work on yourself, oh my God. I mean, if I worked for myself since the very beginning, I would have grown so much more, like 10 times more. Sometimes we learn things after not doing them. So when I was young, I used to have crushes on guys, and there was actually even one time when I had a crush on a guy for like 2 continuous years, super loyal to him, I would be like thinking about him all day, every day, trying to set up dates with him. I don't want to tell him that I actually like him because I thought it was like the guy thing to do, but I would be giving so many hints out to him. Sometimes he does this little boy thing. You give that little attention to the girl, and then the next day you ignore her. I was just addicted to those roller coaster type of feelings. People who are just settling on the relationships that are subpar level, they're just addicted to those toxic feelings. When you're in a toxic relationship, there are those really low times, and then once it gets up, you think that this person is really nice, but actually it only feels like that because the lows are so low. So always have that big standard of you inside your head. Always know your worth. Knowing your worth and working on yourself will help you at anything. Like even if a super duper nice, extremely attractive and very caring suddenly breaks up with you one day, then you will be fine. I mean, you will be heartbroken just a little bit at first, but it won't throw you off and it won't make you chase after him. You know that eventually in the end, you will find that extremely compatible guy in the end. Like if someone treats you not to the level that you want, then you're willing to drop. If you're choosing guys, you have to choose guys like choosing avocados. If you see some little flaw in there, you have to be able to detach from it. And of course, self-love, you can't complete that without self-acceptance. And that means loving yourself in if you are in any shape or form. I'm not saying like be complacent with where you are and don't work toward it, but while working toward it too, don't be so judgmental on yourself. Treat the body, the soul, the mind that you have been given with respect and love. Every time I'm talking about fitness stuff, it might seem like we're all trying to achieve this outside goal and we can only be happy if we achieve that. But no, they're all kind of self-improvement, and that is because you love yourself. That is why you're doing. And that is one really hard thing that I learned like last year. Sometimes like for no reason, I would just be depressed, like thinking about how my life is not as good as other people. And I believe there are other people who might think of scrolling through my Instagram and social media as well. They might think my life is perfect, but no, it's far from perfect. I'm working towards it every day, but I'm completely happy with myself, and I love inspiring and educating other people, and that's what matters. Have faith in yourself so that you won't even think about other people. It is ourselves whom we are only comparing ourselves, because you are unique. You have special gifts on this earth to do. Treat yourself with love, have some compassion for yourself, and only then you will be able to inspire other people to be compassionate about themselves too. And that is a way of being compassionate to other people, to the world, through showing the compassion to yourself. Yeah, this video is pretty long. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm just speaking like so many thoughts that I have on my own, wanting to inspire other people. If you like this type of self-improvement type of thing, then give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you on my next video.